You guys, so let's jump right into this video. So this unit here is from Omgherhair. This is their relaxed yaki in 20 inches with fine HD lace, and you see the texture on this unit is super different than what I've worked with before. It does come with bleached knots, and the hairline has already been pre-plucked. So from here, just going to measure it on my head. This unit did fit a little bit snug, a little bit too small, so I'm going to show you guys what I do in just a bit whenever I receive a unit that's just a little bit too small, but we'll get to that in a second. For now, I'm just using my normal routine, my bedhead hairspray with my Dyson blow dryer, and just applying my unit, melting the lace very easily, just like this. I do this in every single video. Absolutely nothing new, you guys. I do want to point out the lace on this unit was very comfortable, y'all, and it did a really good job with blending very well into my skin. So from here, I'm just going to do a middle part, and I'm gonna lay these edges. Surprisingly, it was not very hard to, lay my edges. I thought because this hair is kind of that relaxed yaki kind of texture, so it's a little bit coarser. I thought it'd give me a little bit more trouble, but it really didn't. This was very, very easy for me to do my little baby hairs and stuff. So just remember, whenever it comes to your edges, whenever you're trying to lay them with a unit, I love doing less is more, especially when I'm doing straight hair. I just think it works so much better. I kind of did like an in-between here. They were a little bit more exaggerated than I wanted them, but it ended up working very well. And if you're ever curious about the products that I use, so for the foam I'm using and clips and favorite just products when it comes to my natural hair, my wigs, just check the description box down below and just look for my Amazon store, and I have like a wig kit section in there. I have just like favorite stuff, I have home stuff, I have a whole bunch of things that I just really like, and especially when it comes to hair, so make sure you check that out. So of course, remember adding, edges, baby hair, adolescent hair, whatever you guys want to call it, is totally optional. It all depends on preference. But if you're wanting to do this step and you're just not confident enough, just go for it. Go for it. You get better over time, you guys, and practice makes perfect. Just remember to try and use the back of that comb like I'm doing here. And just remember, less is more. You will get it in no time. So that's just my little encouragement to y'all. So for here, what I'm doing right here, when I said in the beginning this wig didn't fit, I typically do this on units that just a little bit does not fit. I don't lay the baby hair. I just don't even cut that side. I just take a big, kind of big section like you just saw me do, add a little bit of foam, and I'm just gonna lay that down after I put all the mousse and stuff, and after I get my hair exactly how I want to. I lay that down with my black strip, which you'll see in just a second, and that typically ends up covering that section. I just make sure I don't tuck my hair behind my ear on whichever side it's showing a little bit. So from here, y'all, I'm just going to show you how I got the top to lay pretty flat. Now with this hair was so easy to work with. This is also my first time working with this kind of like relaxed yaki texture. It took me a second to figure out what it felt like to me, and it kind of, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, felt like braiding hair a little bit, but I ended up wearing it this whole Mother's Day weekend when we were out of town. I even slept in this unit so that I can come back and give you guys, an update, just how I felt these past couple days. And I haven't gotten any tangling. I also didn't get any shedding, you guys. This was just super low maintenance, but I do want to point out that the hair, it does have those little crinkles in it so that it mimics, or they tried to mimic, you know, relaxed, textured, coarser hair as best as possible. So doing this, adding the hot comb and the wax stick was really all that needed to be done with this unit. The flat iron, which I'm about to show you, was not a necessity. I could have been done right here because this is super low maintenance and didn't really need much. But I will say, up close, it looks a little bit, you know, like, oh, that can't be her hair. But I feel like had I added curls to this, which I'm honest, I haven't tested to see how the curls held, if they would hold, but I feel like adding curls to this would make it look so much more natural. But I did wear it for the weekend and I did love how it looked on me. But just stay tuned for just 1 second. I'm gonna give you guys some tips, my final thoughts about it, and I'm just curious to see what you think, so just don't go anywhere, sit tight. Alright, hey y'all, so really quick on this unit from Omgherhair. I am coming on here because I have mixed feelings, and I think it's just because I really don't know if I have ever worked with this texture before. I really love the outcome. I really love it. It's definitely gonna be for those ladies who don't like straight silky, that kind of Brazilian texture. You really want something very natural. You really want to fake people out. As far as the lace goes in the hairline, I couldn't be any happier. You guys know from my first time working with Omgherhair, I wore their kinky, I think it was the kinky straight unit, and that's totally different to me than this unit. I thought they would be very similar, but they are definitely not. With this being that relaxed type of look, you really don't have to put a lot of work into it. The only steps I would think that if you really just wanted something super low-key would just be adding the hot comb and the wax stick to the top to make it as flat as possible. Love the freaking hairline on here. I love the fact that they do bleach knots in a pre-plucked hairline. Now, I'm not sure if that is offered with like every one of their units. It just saves so much time. They do one of the best so far. This is only my second unit, okay? But so far, the pre-plucked hairline is amazing. I really love it. Let's get into the hair really fast, y'all. I think I'm iffy on this hair because I haven't worked with it. I don't really have anything to compare it to. I don't really know if this is good, if it's bad, if it's what, if this is that. Keep in mind, this is a first impressions, you guys, with, you know, silky hair or curly, whatever you want to call it. I've done plenty of those, but this I have not. I don't hate it. I do like it. I'm just curious about how well it's gonna hold up and how to take care of it. This hair has it's a little bit coarser than that kinky straight unit. It does have a bit more texture and it's definitely coarser. If you have a unit with this like relaxed yucky type of texture, let me know how you take care of it. Let me know how you like it. Let me know if you like how this looks. Just let me know your thoughts on it. I hope that was helpful. I don't really know if it was or not, but just wanted to come on here and let you guys know my initial thoughts. Thank y'all so much for watching. If you have any questions, comments, all that good stuff, please put them down below. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that thumbs up. And I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye.